should do like a high harmonic to them all run in and just put it on your face and pull you off camera.
Hi, I'm Alex from the Southern Ukulele Store, and this bandana has just been to Glastonbury with Romeo for a week, and at this point it's clean, but I think it's probably seen some things. It's the only face covering I could find in the shop today, which shows how far we've come since the days of COVID, where we filmed blindfold videos with our masks over our faces. But today I'm going to be blindfolded, and Phil is going to pick and show me 3 ukuleles. I'm going to try and guess what they are, and then we're going to reverse it. Phil is going to probably go out and buy a face mask rather than wear this if he's smart, but I feel like this makes for a good visual in the video. So I'm going to blindfold up, and then we're going to look at 3 ukuleles. Do you like my little beak?
I do. It really brings out the winged species in you.
I like how I feel like I'm adequately covered from anything here. Right, yeah, anyway.
No smelling the ukuleles.
let's have a look at ukulele number 1. Okay. Right, I'm trying not to touch the body. Against my body, it feels like a baritone. But it's tuned GCEA, which instantly narrows it down. It sounds like mahogany to me. It's warm, it's chunky, and it has a low G, which helps me narrow it down quickly. I think this is the, it's not a baritone, it's definitely a tenor, but it feels like the baritone, which makes me think it's that Kala Kamhgst. Ta-da! That's ukulele number 1. Ukulele number 2. It's either a concert or a soprano. Oh, sounds nice. This is completely right. Okay, so from experience, right, when I make these videos, I always think about the neck. I'm trying to feel around the neck. It doesn't feel like a Kala. It feels to me more resonant than your average Kala. Kalas tend to be very mellow, I find, so it's not a Kala. The neck feels the depth of the neck. It's not deep, but it's also not got the 35mm nut width. So my brain gravitates towards a Nui Nui or Flight or possibly Ohana, but the Ohanas have more of a C shape, thicker neck. This is a modern neck, and it's satin. And it sounds like a spruce top. So it's either a colour series of Nui Nui, or it's a Flight Iris. If I could feel the headstock, I could tell you straight away. Based on the strings and the feel of the strings, I'm going to go with a Flight Iris.
In what colour?
In what colour? I'm colourblind, Phil. No, it's a blue one, because that's the colour we've got in stock. It's a blue Flight Iris. And the last ukulele, number 3. We had a tuning issue apparently. Okay, this is very strange. Right, okay, so first off, the balance on this is strange. It's very top heavy. So the body on this is like the lightest body in the world, and the headstock feels a bit heavier by comparison. No, it's an 8-string. Oh, they sound good, don't they? K1T8, Select Koa, gloss finished, 8 string. I know, because the quality of this 8 string is just like shoot straight to the sky. Like you can feel like the body weighs nothing. You could tell just by holding it that something wasn't normal about it. It's because it's so resonant and so light and fluffy, but has a lot more kind of tension on the strings and bounce. These are really lovely light strings. I never really noticed, when you actually look at them, you don't always notice when something's light. Whatever Kanile'a use on these is gorgeous, because it's clearly got a wound string in it, but it's super duper light. Yeah, that's definitely the Kanile'a K1T8. In fact, I'm going to take the blindfold off and I'm going to look, and I'm right. Yeah, we've not had one of these for years and years and years. It's probably been about 3 years since we've had one of these in stock, and yeah, it's one with the 25th anniversary labelling. And yeah, if you like how it sounds, you want me to make a proper video on it, let me know and I will make a video in the next few days. But yeah, can I see the other ones? What was Uke number 1? Uke number 1, I think, it was a Carla, wasn't it? The solid, yes!
You were right.
Bang on. So that's a super tenor or an XL tenor. Copyright infringement on Kanile'a if you say super tenor. The XL tenor, so it felt longer. It felt unusual. There's nothing else like that in the shop. And then the second uke was a blue flight iris. There you go. I guess we should find some ukes for you now, Phil, and you should find a face covering. You ready? Let's do this. Phil, this looks like the weirdest music video ever.
Yeah, it does remind me of that music video I shot. Like
the moustache and bandana together.
Uke Hogan.
Uke Hogan, right? Okay. Well, I've got 3 ukuleles for Phil now. This is uke number 1. Mind the tag. There you go.
Okay. Right. Thin body. See, I think the thing that I do is I always get distracted with trying to play it blindfolded, then figuring out what the uke is. Okay, sorry, disclaimer, I felt the cutaway. It's a thin body, which rules out any Carla travels. Sounds nice, I like it. Is this the, I think it's probably come back into stock during my time off, the Moon.
Ignore the awkward cut there. Our postwoman's really chatty and she came in halfway through and wanted to know why Phil had a blindfold on.
I think this is the Enya Taimani Moon.
Yes.
I think.
Yes, mate. I'm going to tell you now you're right, because it took you so long to figure out the brand name. You've got that one right. It's a good start.
Cheers, mate.
So Phil was really nervous about doing this because he's only here 2 days a week now, and quite often his knowledge is a bit off. So you've got off to a good start. You've got one right, mate. I'm telling you now.
Got to test myself. Got to keep fresh for the people.
Okay, Freddie. Here's your next one.
Cheers, man. Oh, it's big. Nailed it. Instantly it's DGB tuning. Okay, that feels to me like the phone ringing. So this one feels like it's got like an Ohana-y neck to me. I think Kala necks typically feel a bit fatter. It's a baritone. It's got a nice clarity to it. Really nice depth, like really nice rounded tone as well. And I just feel like Ohana have a slightly better edge. I feel like I'm pushing to that Ohana territory. I can't think of, it doesn't quite have like anything above that kind of area. Ohana models we have in, I think it's the Ohana BK50G.
Interesting.
But I'm not certain.
Oh no, you're certainly not certain. No.
But it was great. I really liked it. So if anyone's looking for a baritone uke, pick that one. It was nice. I liked it.
Yeah. Okay, our final ukulele. Be super careful.
Okay. That means it's pricey. So it's expensive. I can tell it's expensive because of the weight of the tag on my finger just now. Feels like lots of pounds.
Oh no, I forgot to take the price tag.
Oh, and it sounds expensive. My little go-to piece for Hawaiian stuff. I feel like that piece, when I play it, brings the Hawaiian out in the uke. So I definitely think it's Hawaiian. Doesn't feel... String spacing doesn't feel right for a colour lover. Doesn't feel like a Kanile'a neck. Feels really nice and like traditional though, like a really kind of pure ukulele. Pure is a really, really weird word for me to use. But like, do you know what I mean? It feels really uke voiced. But it's big in my hand, so it must be a tenor.
Okay.
I'm just trying to think what we got. Stop, bear with me. I think... Oh.
I'm afraid I have to disqualify you for playing that E minor wrong.
Thank you. No, okay, no worries. Kamaka. A Kamaka.
I know.
Is it a Kamaka HF1, brother?
Oh, that would be a soprano. So it's the HF.
F3.
That's the one, mate.
That's the one,
right,
sorry.
Okay, take your blindfold off, see if you're right.
Yeah! I told you it felt expensive.
And you were right, obviously, about number one, which was Taimani Moon. Back in stock in 4 and 5 string variations, folks. And then finally, the other ukulele, you were actually also right, which is incredible. You were right.
I get blind tests wrong all the time.
Yeah.
This is a good Friday for me.
It's a good start, isn't it?
Not only that, but I'm now keeping Romeo's bandana as a prize, right?
It does suit you. It does suit you. Right, there you have it,
that's
folks.
all, folks.
There you have it. Right, so thank you for watching. If there's any other particular ukes you want to see us feature, please do let us know. All of the ukuleles in this video will be in the description if you're watching on YouTube, and I'll put some kind of link in the comments if you're watching on social media. Have a good weekend. We'll see you again soon.